Alright, today is Tuesday, and a lot of people had some great weekends with lots of highs and lows, and we don't need to get into all that because everybody has been talking about that the whole weekend, so we don't know to go into that one here. But we do want to, before I trip over my words too much, show you what came in the mail today. And I got one autograph request out of Charlotte, North Carolina. I have a purchase out of Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the one I think that I got overcharged on shipping. I'm not sure. And then here is a blue one here out of Houston, Texas. And then we have a package from the Batter's Box. I have not ordered from them in an awfully long time, so the Batter's Box. So why don't we start off with the blue one right here with the Freedom stamp there. And then somebody has taped it shut as well as sealed it, so it's pretty well put together here. I don't know who all this is, but we will try to figure it out. This is a TTM, I'm sure of it. So we never know if it's a success or a failure until we get it all the way done. You see no shenanigans going on here. So it looks like there's a piece of graph paper or something, or some sort of, I'm not sure. Wow, they really protected my card here. There's a note in here or something. Okay. Oh, okay. Best wishes, Ski, Form Ski, I think that's who that is. So there's Ski, Form Ski, best of bowling, I think is what it says, Ski, Form Ski. So very cool there. Very cool. And Ski, Form Ski was one I just recently sent out. And he was born in 1936, August 31st of 1936. You probably won't be able to see that there. Well, let's open up the Charlotte one here so we can get the TTMs out of the way here. I always like to make sure where the card is at so I don't rip it here. The stamp is starting to peel off of there. In fact, the stamp just fell right off. What the heck? That was a heck of a good stamp, wasn't it? Okay, whatever. Is that one there? It feels like there's one or two cards. I'm not sure what this is here. Okay, this is not NASCAR. Huh, this is not NASCAR. This is Steve Martin, not the Steve Martin you're thinking of, but Steve Martin, professional bowler there. So I have two of those, I guess. And again, what I thought was a complete box set turned out to be a bunch of miscellaneous cards. More like 3/4 of a set, a bunch of missing ones, and a bunch of duplicates. So that's where I got a couple confusions there in sending stuff out here. Let's do this one from Las Vegas here. This one here, I had problems with shipping. This only cost them $1.12, and I paid $5 for shipping, and you know it was coming out to $2 instead, $2 shipping, or $2.25, $2.75, I don't remember. And anyway, I ended up paying an extra $3. So I don't know. Well, we'll get through this here. This might have been the seller that cropped all the borders so you couldn't see the edges, or something to that effect. There's a lot of that going on eBay. So we have a card that you're not particularly familiar with yet because I haven't shown those yet. So, and I'm working really hard not to get duplicates here. I wrote to him and said, hey, you overcharged me for shipping, but I didn't hear back. So I'm not going to push the envelope there. But am I going to buy from this guy? Probably not. He just missed it, I'm sure. I really don't know. But you need to get your act together, regardless of how good a cards you have. Because that's why we buy certain cards there, because the price is low. We don't buy it because we need them. But anyway, we have the Fastest Way In. And this is from, I think, 1966 Philadelphia Gum Green Beret. So how neat is that one there? It's a very light card here, so any kind of light on it will kind of wash it out here, black and white and green. And there's some sort of cartoon puzzle on the back of it, which is not to my liking there, but I guess I have no clue. This is dropping quickly into action with his green beret pinned to his emergency chute, ready to replace his helmet where he lands. So some of those I will have to be careful for the wording on some of these cards here. This is airlift to action. And again, they're pretty good condition here. Some of them are off-center, but a lot of these Philadelphia ones, you're never going to get a perfect one unless you're stupid and want to spend crazy money. Then we have Going Where the Trouble Is. This is card number 15. They're printed right on the front there. Again, another cartoon type back, some big poster or something. That was the other piece there I didn't show with you. And I would have bought more. Again, I couldn't tell what the heck was going on here. Something looks kind of fishy with this one here. Oh no. Alright, well I'm going to have to dig around for some other cards here because I got one that's screwed up here. I didn't know what was going on here. So this one here is Powerful Punch. He's using some sort of weapon there that I cannot mention on YouTube. It's been in the news a lot. So this has become a more sought after card here. They were all sold out on COMC. But again, I got these for $1 a piece, and there's some sort of Green Beret guy right there. But I wanted to show you another card that I had here recently. Okay, so here's a Davy Crockett card here, Outsmarting the Gambler here. I did not know anything was going on here until I get this card here, and it looks strange. So this is a greenback card, what we call greenbacks here. So this is one I already had, mind you. And then I wanted to share with you this card here, so I'm going to have to replace this one here because the borders have been chopped off. So that's crap. I'm pardon my French, but I mean that's junk. Yeah, so I didn't know. I don't think it was listed as trimmed in the description, so I'm not buying from that guy ever again. He cheated me $3 and I got a trimmed card. I don't think it was listed as trimmed in the description there. So I don't know. Maybe that, I have no idea. So that's junk. So like I said, I'm glad I didn't buy very much of it. It's a really good condition card, except for somebody has bollocksed the borders. Because maybe it didn't fit in their penny sleeve. I have no idea. In fact, I've had people, there was somebody that sent me some autographs and they folded them to fit the little plastic thing that they had and then trimmed off the newspaper articles, and I was like, this is junk. So let's get into the next one here. This will not be junk here. This will be a very, very good one. If it was packed, I think this was actually cheaper shipping. Maybe, I'm not sure. But then the other bozo there, you can't win them all. You know, again, that's why I go to COMC. As long as it takes, I win them all most of the time. So this one has all kinds of crazy stuff in here. There's a bunch of, oh wow, there's all kinds, wow, just tons of stuff in here. So thank you from the Batter's Box. I'll probably save their business card and throw it in my collection there. I get so many business cards from eBay and everybody else and who knows what. I mean, I've had to just throw them away. So this one here, I've never seen the back of this one here because this is the first one of these I've ever owned from this particular set. Oh, I see. They stuck two cards. Huh. Hey, okay. One of them is in a penny sleeve and one is not. I'd have penny sleeve. Put it in a penny sleeve or else. So that's what I'm doing right now. I had a random penny sleeve just sitting right here. So this is Ralph Goldston. Ralph Goldston was one of the earlier African-American football players, I believe. Something to that effect there. And he played in Canada. This is a halfback for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. This was something like $2 or something like that. And I've always wanted a 58, or what, a 59, sorry, tops kind of, this is printed in USA, so that's kind of cool. Ralph Goldston. He was from the United States, and he's since passed away, so I couldn't get his autograph on that one there. But really cool. You can read up on him. And then I got this Randy Carlisle because I think he does TTM here. So I wanted to get the in-action card there. So that was very cheap. That was $1 for that one. Most of these were in the $1 to $2 variety here. And then this is the other one that was in the penny sleeve. Oh no, sorry. Those are the two in the one. So they've done penny sleeves for some and penny sleeves for none. What the heck, people? Come on, get your act together. Randy Carlisle. There was so much room in this dumb envelope they could have, but I guess supplies are at a premium. Here's the other Randy Carlisle. I don't know if he was in the 84 top set, which or 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 89, 90. But this is Hugh Galerno, and it turns out there were two, and I actually bought the one in slightly worse condition, but it's crease free, but there was some crazy damages to the, not very crazy, but some dings to the edges there. This is Hugh Galerno, and I was buying these for like $1 or $2 a card, which is what they're getting back down to, and so that's why I started up this again. There's like something like 100 cards in the set, so I'm only like 97 cards shy from a set, so that'll be coming up pretty soon. Just kidding. But anyway, this is a Topps All-American from I think 1955, so I just wanted to grab this guy because he looked like he was very determined to go wherever he was going. So there's that one there. Now, I've got a couple other items here, and these are in hard savers, so it cost them they charged me, it's so weird because it says $16 on the back of this one here, and it says $4.75 on the back of them, but I think these were not even $2 a piece, And somebody just, I don't know if somebody just got these. This one's got some writing on the back of it, which I did not notice in the description here. Again, it doesn't bother me because these are from like the 1930s. I'm trying to read. Somebody's written Manuel or something out there. I don't know. Or Marcel. Somebody's written Marcel in the corner there for whatever reason there. And these are on blue cardstock here, and there's a piece of paper here. And these are the beehives. So this is Nick Metz. If I can get it back into the sleeve here. It's a thin piece of paper on a piece of cardboard of some kind. They usually, I think, have red and blue. Get this back in here. Try not to... It will not go back in there. But there is Nick Metz. It's a huge, huge, huge thing. This is in the 1930s. There was a bunch that was even cheaper that disappeared, but really in awesome condition. I don't know how these survived all these years. So it's not really a card. It's not really a poster. It's not really a greeting card. I don't even know what you would call it. I'm not even sure why I bought these, but they were so stupid cheap that you could not say no to that. And then we have one more of them. This is Billy Taylor. So it's interesting how this one has the autograph font on it, and this one just has a script on here. And this is the one that said 16 on the back of it, but it was not even $2. So I believe those are the Billy Taylor there. And there's no writing on the back of this one as far as I know. No, there isn't. So maybe these were like in albums or something like that, and that's why they stayed in such really good condition. Don't know, but anyway, anytime you can get something from the 1930s for $1 or $2, that's a really good deal. I was doing a video, but I don't know if I'll get around to it or not. Get it back to my background here. I was looking up a card that I bought. It's part of one of my COMC orders. It's a soccer card that I got for like 50 cents or something like that, and I was trying to figure out why people were having these cards graded, and they were charging like $100 or more for these cards of people I've never even heard of, and they're not even the stars of the set there. And then I'm looking at this set. It's 1974 Barrett. It's either Bassett or Barrett, but it's a 1974 Barrett like World Cup 50 card set there. The set is really only worth $50 or less. There was one that was $20 odd plus like $18 or $13 for shipping from the UK, so it was just under $50. But then people are asking like $50 to $100 or more for the slab cards. And then imagine when you take a penny sleeve and you wrinkle it all up like this. That's what these are, miniature cards. Let's see if I can show you here. But I don't think I can. No, I don't have it here. But make a long story short, I'll get out of there. Oh, there we go. They have that like surround around the card because they're like a tobacco card sized card, and just basically people are just throwing their money in the trash. And if you ever buy any of those graded, there was a ton of those on COMC, and the graded examples disappeared. But like I said, nothing worse than having like a card with like this bunched up plastic surrounding it, and then I would notice that more than I would the card. And PSA needs to get their act together. That's all that is. But like I said, the first eBay order was kind of a dud. The second one was fine. These are just going to go in pages, but I don't have pages for these. I need to find an LCS that even carries sports card pages or anything. They just don't. My LCSs are just basically like, we're here for no apparent reason. We don't know why we're here, but we're here. So it doesn't make any sense. No sense at all. And then when I went to the other LCS, they didn't have everything, and there was some stuff that they hadn't brought over yet. So it's like, oh man, because that's kind of what we wanted to look at. So whatever. So I got a few PC ads, a couple TTM things here. Nothing crazy, outstanding, expensive, but take a look at these beehive things and check out the different ones there. They can be very inexpensive and really affordable if you do your homework there like I did. Somebody had bought a whopping bunch of these things before I got to them, not long before I started looking, so I missed out on a few more, but I don't really need a lot of these. I just wanted a couple examples, never had the opportunity to get these. I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.